Family, the track we're about to interact with right now was brought to my attention via a donation from one of our subscribers. Now, if you want to recommend a song, the link to the PayPal is going to be in the description below because, of course, YouTube yanks 30% of super chats. Guys, I appreciate, as always, your open, curious attention. Back to the video.
I have waited, paralyzed by my own will, viciously reminding me still I'm born to believe.
Damn, there's a lot there. And with that beat in the background, it's kind of bringing me to more of like a pop R&B style sound, especially if the beat drops the way I'm imagining it might. But he says, paralyzed by my own will. And Sleep Token loves to play with these paradoxes, right? Because at first that sounds like a contradiction. Your will is usually the thing which activates or motivates action, right? We think of ourselves as doing the things we want to do. So my action is motivated by my will. But how are you paralyzed by your own will? How can the thing you want to do be the thing which paralyzes you? Is he talking about self-deception? Like maybe there's a part of your will that wants to do something and then another part of your will that cancels that out, right? So, I mean, this one's kind of beginning with a kind of danger here. I'm going to go back a couple bars, let him cook. Please cook, sir.
I have waited, paralyzed by my own will,
That's dope.
viciously reminding me still I'm born to believe. And I am certain, no, that you and I are crashing course, driven by a holy force. I know you can see.
I'm certain that you and I are crashing course, driven by
a holy force. I know you can see.
The phenomenal thing is always, it's never the I'm no longer surprised by the toxicity and the danger that's hidden beneath the surface and in all of these sleep token tracks. What does kind of amaze me is the rest that's in it, right? Because there's lots of songs about toxic relationships and about this off balance or a lack of balance between two sides of a relationship. What's striking me as special about Vessel is his willingness to call this holy or the way things ought to be, right? Like his identity is wrapped up in how this greater entity and sometimes this objectifying tyrannical entity sees him, right?
You will be mine. Yeah, you
Drop that beat, please.
will be mine.
I knew it. You hear how the music changed? Come on. I didn't hear that transition back.
Fire in the earth we walk will never stop me reaching for to see you again.
Balancing the fire in the earth we walk, right? The fire representing passion, and maybe even a wilder, dangerous passion, and then the earth just representing groundedness and rationality. We're trying to kind of balance those two things. He says, we'll never stop reaching forth. You know, when I was doing a little bit of research, I think it was ChatGPT or maybe Gemini that suggested that sleep might represent the inevitable. And I thought about that for a long time last night. Like, this "you will be mine" concept is like, it's like embracing inevitability. Because of what I am, I only fit a certain type of reality. And I'm beckoning that reality to destroy my sense of resistance so that I can embrace fate faster, right? It seems like that is what Sleep Token is trying to get us to do, to master the art of relaxing into the inevitable, as scary as that sometimes is. Paralyzed by my own will has to be one of the best lines in this song. And there's a lot of great lines in this song. But being paralyzed by your own will is like recognizing that what you're going into is something which is both terrifying and necessary, almost like a birth, right? It's like a baby is probably terrified during the birthing process, right? It's like has no idea what's coming, no idea why the walls have suddenly closed, but it's inevitable at the same time. Let me go back a couple bars. Please cook. Paralyzed by my own will. Guys, think of another crashing course driven by a holy force, because this reminds me of opponent processing, right? Like if a baby chick is inside of a shell, right? That's a crashing course. There's a straining there, and you're not supposed to help, right? You're not supposed to help open that. It's like that baby chick has to strain against the shell in order to gain the muscle necessary for survival. It's a crashing course driven by a holy force. The same thing with the way trees grow, right? The trees need the wind to press against them in order to strengthen them in their root placement, in their rooting position. That's another example of a crashing course, two opponents processing together to cause growth. And it's a painful thing that Vessel has kind of mastered the art of embracing instead of running away from. What a odd and amazing and fantastic journey this Sleep Token journey has been. Uh, I love that they have the capacity to do something radically different every time while maintaining a they're maintaining a course in the music which is very melancholy. I have to say that it's very rarely a joyous occasion. It's very rarely gospel that they're bringing, and what I mean by that is like good news. You know what I'm saying? And to continually make great music and captivating music and true music in spite of the fact that they're really embracing a melancholy kind of idea is just phenomenal every single time.